Good morning. How's everybody today? I hope you're all doing well. What's happening? Anything good? Nothing happening here. Well, I wanted to say thank you very much. Why? For being here. Tomorrow is the 9th of December here in Thailand, and I've been doing this YouTube stuff for 2 years. 2 years tomorrow. I thought about it for about 2 years before, but I never got started. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't feel like I had anything to say or share. I mean, I'm happy with what I'm doing. You know, I've been here doing my living in paradise and doing what I do, as you can see in the other videos. But I didn't really feel like nobody else would be interested in that. But I'm here, still going. And today it's raining. Been waiting for the rain for about 2 weeks. Yesterday it rained in Ayutthaya and coming up the highway, but not here. But this morning when I woke up, it's raining. It's one of those soaking rains, you know. It's like a raining drizzle kind of things, you know what I mean? Perfect for soaking the plants. Perfect. Thank you, big guy. Thank you, architect. I wanted to just recap a little bit on about me and YouTube, what's happened over the last 2 years and where I think I'll be going. So, how did I get into photography? It's actually my father got me into photography. He was in the American Navy, and he was a PH-1. I think that's equivalent. That's a sergeant, staff sergeant, photographer. And I was about 8 or 9 years old, and he used to take me to work with him on the weekends. When he had a backlog and he had to get all the work out, he would take me on the weekends, and he taught me how to develop film, black and white film. So you know, you go into the dark black room where you can't see nothing. You can't see this in your eyes, in front of your eyes, and he taught me how to do that. So you go in, take the spool out, and develop it, let it dry. When it's dry, you take it into the dark room and produce a print. So that's when I first got involved with photography. But from years after that, I never did anything, because back then, you know, cameras were just too expensive. And then years go by, I started getting into, you know, when the pocket camera come in with film, Kodak, you know, and then the little films, cameras, and the bigger cameras. But to be honest, I could never afford a camera back then. You know, I got married, had a young family, all my money went out the door. There's no buying a camera. I was in the green clothes on the British side, and there's no money in the green clothes, I can assure you of that. Ask anybody even today. But years go by, I bought my first digital camera. It was a Rebel, and I bought it to take pictures. Actually, I had a film camera, and for a long time, color film, and then I bought a digital camera, the Rebel, and then I bought the Canon 100-400, the white lens I have, to go on it. And you know, and just lately I've been having more fun with cell phone. Yeah, you know, doing Instagram. I got to, you know, just do Instagram and take pictures, and it's catching the light. You know, you have your phone with you, and you see something, you just take a picture. I really enjoy that. I can have so much fun just with the phone. Anyway, I started this eventually. You know, what got me into video was, you know, I was a teacher teaching vehicle engineering in the green clothes, and I loved that job, really loved it, teaching teachers how to teach different vehicles. So I call it like mastering your craft. It's whatever you do that you enjoy, and you just try naturally to get better and better at it. So, you know, cut a long story short, and without getting into a photography class, the other night, yesterday's video that I put up on the, I just called it Thailand, you can see all of the things I enjoy coming to a head on one day. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Posted it yesterday, and tomorrow is my 2-year anniversary at YouTube. So what happened? It took me a long time to find the right tripod. I got a camera that I could afford, the Canon 80D, and then I have the big lens, and I got the Tamron lens, the 70-260 Tamron lens. So I bought it, put it on my camera, got used to it, you know, played with it for a while, got the new tripod, played with that, and then took it to the light show, which you can see if you look at the video called Thailand in my yesterday. It all came together. I had a media pass, so I was standing there with the TV people, and I knew a couple of them, and you know, they all want to take pictures and talk and what you've been doing, where are you going. So I'm like rubbing shoulders with the TV people now. I was like, how did this happen? That's you know, where I come from, what I'm interested in. So I wanted to say a million thank yous for all you guys, you know, from wherever you are in the world, who watch me and enjoy. You know, this morning I got, you know, when you create something really crazy good that you really enjoy and that's colorful, you automatically attract the opposite end of the scale of creativity. I had one comment this morning, says, boring, I fell asleep. I'm like, you would fall asleep looking at yourself in the mirror. You have nothing between your ears. You know, how can you find something like that boring? But I got one guy send a comment saying that he really enjoyed it, and he watched it on a 60-inch TV screen and said it was fantastic. The color was good, the panning was good, the joining was good, the sound was good. So I'm like, that's what I want to make, something like that, that you could watch it on TV and think, this is fantastic, you know. Why? No reason. Do I need a job at it? Nope, I don't want a job. But I just want to create that creation part. Just master your craft, right? And you know, I live here in Thailand for a reason. I love being here. You know, you hear writers who say, oh, I have a creative block, so they take themselves off to nature and then they get inspired and they go again. Do you think that nature might have something to do with that? So being here, you know, I feel that creative stuff all the time, and I guess that's why I'm always trying to create something better. But I just love it. I love the idea of a camera collecting something to show somebody so that they can appreciate what you see. And a lot of times I don't have to go far. I just stand here. You know, I was thinking of bringing the new tripod underneath the roof, put the 400 on the Canon, and just zoom out into the field and watch the birds. Why? Just because they're there. It's beautiful. So I want to say thank you so much for all your comments, you know, especially the one with the 60-inch TV and said it was beautiful to watch and perfect. So thank you so much. And thank you to each and every person for every comment, even the negative one that I got to delete. No, but on the positive side, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I enjoy your interactions. Thank you for sharing. You know, sometimes people just don't tell me. I can see in Facebook that they've shared something. So, abundance of thank yous. So what am I doing today? Chilling out a little bit. Yesterday I didn't do anything. Today was like going to force myself to cut the hedge, but it's raining. So yeah, what happened was I did the garden for 5 hours, had a nap, had something to eat, and went and stood videoing for almost 2 hours. And by the next morning my body was like rock. It was so sore from standing up, but I felt great. You know, I rested yesterday, edited the video, And today I just want to go chill out somewhere, maybe have a cup of coffee, something. And then tomorrow I'm going to go see the sunflowers again. A different place, but it'll be fun. So I'm going to sign off, and hope you guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful day. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. See you in the morning. Look after yourselves. And thank you once again for enjoying the journey with me, being a part of my journey, allowing me to be more creative and bringing you something new each time I can. Okay?